Eddie Vedder weren't a rock star, do you think anybody would look at him? I mean, have you ever tried watching him with the sound off? He looks like he's having a spaz attack.
Yeah, isn't he cool?
I want to go live with Mom.
What are you, crazy?
No, I'm not crazy. This is what I want.
Ah, there it is. There's the mistake.
What mistake?
Your assumption that I care what you want. The truth is, I don't give a whooping funt what you want.
Of course he cares. That's not how it'll go. I want to go live with Mom.
Well, I can understand that. You're 16. You feel the need to connect with her. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, right. I want to go live with Mom.
Why?
Don't know about the future, that's anybody's guess. Ain't no good reason for getting all depressed. Fire up your pad and pencil, I give you a piece of my mind. In my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine. Stop all your fussing, slap on a smile. Come out and walk in the sun for a while. Don't fight the feeling, you know you wanna have a good time. And in my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine.
Hey. Hi.
What you doing?
Thinking about moving to Paris to live with my mom.
Wow, really?
Really?
Wow, for good?
Well, I don't know. I figured I'd go for a visit and see how things go. I don't know.
Wow, what'd your father say?
I haven't mentioned it to him yet.
Wow, and your mom's actually up for this?
I'm not 1,000% sure about that either.
Mean she hasn't invited you yet?
Well, not in so many words.
Well, what words did she use? I'd sure like to see you sometime. Look, Blossom, I don't want to sound like the voice of gloom or anything, but, maybe this feeling you have isn't actually mutual.
Well, I can't imagine why she wouldn't want to see me.
Let's examine that. I mean, we are talking about a woman who walked out on her family without even putting a TV dinner in the oven.
It wasn't like that. She said goodbye and left letters for each of us.
Oh, so she left a note. Hi, kids. Gone to Paris for a new life. Don't wait up. Love, Mom.
Come on, it's a lot more complicated than that.
No, it isn't, Blossom. I think you're just making it seem that way.
Hi. Expecting company?
They always put the toy at the bottom.
Then wouldn't it be easier if you just opened the box from the bottom?
No, because if I did that, then the top would become the bottom and the bottom will become the top.
So?
So if the bottom became the top, how would I be able to read while I eat?
You're an interesting person, Joey. You're blissfully happy almost all the time, and yet, intellectually speaking, there's no pee in your whistle.
You know what you need?
What?
You need to find some desperate guy to have sex with you.
Is that right?
That's right.
That's what you think I need.
That's what I think.
Well, I don't give a whooping funt what you think.
A whooping funt?
That's right. A whooping funt.
Oh, what? Come on. Let's hear it. Let's hear your best horribly pathetic shot. Go on. Whooping funt.
How do you feel about Mom?
I hate her guts.
Really?
Yeah, really. She dumped us. So I say good riddance. Who needs her?
If you hate her so much, then why do you even talk to her?
I figure I owe her for the time she did spend with me. You know, the diaper years. Plus, if she ever becomes rich, I want her to still like me. Why do you ask?
Well, I've been toying with the idea of visiting her.
She lives in France.
Duh, really? France? Holy moly, France.
What does Dad have to say about this?
I haven't mentioned it to him yet.
Oh, that'll go over real big. Listen, if he kills you, can I have that shirt?
Shut up.
Thank you. 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 22. Hey, boss.
Who's that?
Salesman. I like to see how many thank yous they'll take before they hang up.
I need to talk to you about something.
Step into my office. What's up?
Well, I talked to Mom this afternoon.
I know.
How?
Dad told me. He thinks you're hiding something. Are you?
Well, I was thinking of going over to Paris for a little while.
Wow.
I miss Mom. I mean, I don't know if I miss her herself or just the idea of her. Does that sound crazy?
Not at all. I miss her and the idea of her.
You don't hate her?
No. I question her judgment, but I know what it's like to be stuck in something that's not working.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't go by me. I also know what it's like to drink 2 six-packs and urinate on a police car from an overpass.
Gosh.
So, Paris, huh?
Yeah. Mom said she'd send me an open ticket, so if I decide I want to go, I can.
Well, I'm sure Dad'll be cool. I mean, what does he care if you spend a couple weeks in Paris?
Right. It's a one-way ticket.
I beg your pardon?
Mom says I can stay as long as I want. There's an extra room and an American school 2 stops away on the metro.
Wow.
The thing is, I haven't really been right since Vinny and I split up. I don't know. I guess I'm just looking for a change. A big change.
Well, I'd say moving to a foreign country definitely qualifies as a change. But how can you leave school in the middle of the year?
Well, spring break is coming up. I wouldn't have to really decide anything till I can check it out, but the idea of it, Tony, I mean, I gotta tell you.
Well, I'd be terrified.
So what do you think Dad'll say?
I think if you talk to him like you talk to me, he'll understand.
You think he'd let me stay?
I haven't even decided if I'm gonna let you stay. I don't know, kiddo. I really don't.
I'll be right down.
Good times, huh?
Look, what do you want, Vinny?
I want to know what happened to us.
You do, huh? Let me refresh your memory. You cheated on me. Shh. Don't shush me, Vinny. I could have killed you. Maybe still.
I know, I'm an idiot. I'm a jerk.
You're not that good.
I agree. Believe me, Blossom, I hate myself a lot more than you ever could.
Well, if that was true, you'd be standing in a room somewhere whacking yourself over the head with a bat.
Well, that's what I do every night. I beat myself up over what I did.
Well, if you need any help, you can call me.
I love you, Blossom.
Vinny.
I'm sorry, I do. There's no getting around it. I love you.
Vinny, I can't.
I know. I don't expect you to. I couldn't keep this inside anymore, that's all. Don't catch a cold. Well, that's it. I'm sorry I woke you up. Good night.
I love you too.
Oh my God.
I know.
So now what happens?
I don't know.
Well, are you still thinking of leaving?
I don't know.
Well, are you going to see Vinny?
I don't know.
Okay, let's approach this logically. How does Vinny look?
Well, what's that got to do with logic?
Everything. If he's still a babe, jump on it. Okay, so maybe you don't respond to logic. Let's go with the emotional attack.
Where are you getting this stuff?
Post-divorce therapy. We go once a week. Wait a minute, have you talked to your dad about this yet? Divorce therapy. We go once a week. Wait a minute, have you talked to your dad about this yet?
I will today. Maybe.
So, like, this whole thing could be like a totally moot discussion. Your dad says no, you go back with Vinny, and everybody's happy.
Well, I wouldn't be happy.
So almost everybody. Okay, let me ask you a question. Would you still go stay with your mom if you were back with Vinny?
That would really change things.
Well, if you want my opinion, this whole idea is nuts. I mean, a couple of weeks over there, fine. You see the Eiffel Tower, you step in some dog do, you come back home. You live there?
Millions of people live there.
Bless them, they're French people. They have no choice.
Laugh all you want. It's the truth.
What about me?
What about you?
Well, what am I supposed to do while you're off acquiring a taste for snails? Well, you're totally wrapped up in yourself here, Blossom. You've got, like, tunnel vision or something, and it's not becoming.
Of course I'd miss you, and you'd miss me, but you've got tons of other people to hang out with.
Oh, right, like who?
Karen Estridge.
I'd rather live in the lower intestine of a rat.
Marianne Dumbozo.
Oh, right, like I'm gonna hang out with somebody named Dumbozo. Lemure and Dumbozo. We could get a pair of tap shoes and go on the road.
Look, I know we're gonna miss each other, but this doesn't have to mean the end of our friendship.
You know, Blossom, there's something that I just can't seem to figure out here. Why do you want to go stay with a woman who's proven she doesn't want you? Why are you even considering this?
Well, this is a trip.
What is?
I just can't believe I'm actually sitting here with you.
Yeah, I'm having a little trouble with that one myself.
So,
I'm thinking of moving to France.
what do you mean, France?
I mean that big country in Europe with all the French people.
You're gonna move there? Why?
Well, my mom lives there and she invited me.
But she left you guys.
She didn't just leave.
Oh, okay, so this is what, her idea of a long weekend?
Look, I didn't come here to argue with you about my mother.
So then why did you come here, Blossom? You just wanted to set me up, then kiss me off again? Fine. Consider it mission accomplished, and let's get out of here, please.
Look, I came here because I still care about you.
Well, that's great. Where does France fit into this?
I don't know. Look, as best as I can figure, here's what's gonna happen. At some point, I'm gonna tell my father about this, and then I'm gonna go visit my mother, and I'm gonna stay there for a while.
Okay. Do you want to hear my problem with this?
Yeah?
I can't handle this on-again, off-again thing. If you're gonna do this, then do it, and I'll get on with my life.
Well, if I tell you I want us back together, this other thing is always gonna be in the back of my mind. You don't want me like that.
Yes, I do. I'll take you with a pocket full of dead mice. I don't care.
Well, I can't take me that way. I have to go, Vinny.
Why?
I don't know. It's somewhere between just wanting to see my mother and wanting to change my life.
I understand.
Do you?
Absolutely not.
Hi, Dad.
Hi there. Mail call.
Oh?
Registered letter from France. Since you were at school, I signed for it.
Thanks.
Blossom,
Yeah.
sit down here for a minute, would you?
Dad, I really got a lot of...
Please. Spring break is coming up. Your mother wants you to visit. That's a plane ticket. Is that weight on your shoulders getting any lighter?
Somewhat.
I'm okay with this, Blossom. For me to ask you not to go would be like asking time to stand still.
That's good, Dad. I'm really glad to hear it.
Good. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Let me hear it.
Well, I might, maybe, possibly, want to stay a little bit longer. Perhaps. Maybe.
You want to live in Paris with your mother?
Well, for a little while. Maybe.
What kind of a while?
I don't know.
I don't believe that.
Which part?
That part about you not knowing. Because that's not how your mind works. You start with the big picture and work backwards. You know exactly how long of a while, don't you?
Yeah.
Does it start with an S, as in 6 months?
No.
Does it start with a Y?
Yeah.
So go.
You know what's amazing? Tomorrow morning when you wake up, I will already be in France.
I know. Reminds me of that episode of 90210 where Brenda and Donna take off for Paris and leave Kelly behind to have an affair with Dylan. Except in my case, there is no Dylan. Look, I expect a letter every day. I promise. Can I have the clothes you're not taking?
Sure.
Taking?
Sure.
Well, I guess this is it, huh?
Yeah.
Listen, you have a wonderful...
Got everything? Tickets? Passport? Rude American attitude?
I'm all set. It's gonna be really hard to say goodbye to you.
No, it won't. I don't say goodbye. Don't. What time's your flight?
9 p.m. Dad hates me.
Just doesn't support your decision. And he probably hates you.
Maybe he'll lighten up after I'm gone.
Sure. This house is gonna be a carnival after you're gone. A non-stop party. We're all gonna feel a lot better.
Don't torture me.
Look, the truth is, everyone's gonna survive just fine. Go. Learn French. Buy me a beret.
I will, I promise.
Cool.
No, seriously, am I gonna get it?
Well, your suitcase is in the car. My back is broken, but the thing's in the car.
Thanks.
You got your phaser set on stun?
Yeah.
Then eat well and prosper.
Can I have a hug?
Yeah, sure. You're gonna do great, Blossom.
I'll miss you.
I could blame you.
Well,
Oh, yeah, Your cloak, madame. That's French, you know. Means, here's your coat, lady.
thanks.
Yeah. Well, take it easy, all right?
Okay.
I'll see you.
See you.
Say hi to Mom for me, will you?
I will.
So let's see, it's 9 hours difference over there, so if I were to say call you at 3, it would be...
Tell me this is okay with you.
This is okay with me.
Make me believe you mean it.
I don't mean it. I'm against you staying there. I want you to come back for all the reasons you've heard ad nauseum. Switching schools, your flaky mother, those stupid scarves everybody wears over there, your flaky mother. But you're not listening, so... I end up where I started. Go.
I just hate to go on this kind of a note.
This is why they're not called easy choices. I'm gonna worry about you every single second of every single day.
Last call for flight 224 nonstop to Paris. All passengers should be on board at this time.
I love you.
I love you too.
Carrière avec le vol direct de la route 24 destination de Paris. Tous les passagers doivent embarquer maintenant.
Don't let go. Goodbye, Dad.
I thought he'd never leave. You didn't think I'd let you sneak out of town, did you?
I didn't think I'd get a chance to see you again. I mean, before I left.
Well, I just wanted to tell you that I'm gonna wait for you. Not forever, but a while.
You don't have to make me any promises.
That's the only one.
Listen, I'm not sure if I'm going to be coming back right away, so I was thinking if you wanted to see other people...
You know what? I don't give a hooping funt what you think. Bye.
L'arrivée du vol Air Sénia 003 en provenance de Paris est prévue à 19h.
Merci. Suivant. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Is there a problem?
No. I used to live in Los Angeles. I was trying to figure out where this address is located.
Oh, it's in the valley.
Cool. What are you doing in France?
I came to see my mother.
She lives here?
Yes, she's a singer. She works in the club here.
Far out.
Did you learn to surf when you were in L.A.?
How'd you know?
Just a guess.
Ah. So how long will you be staying?
I don't know. I mean, it's sort of undecided at the moment. I was thinking of maybe going to school here, if that's possible. You know, and legal and all.